people think I must buy property where I live.
Okay.
That's another fallacy. If your intention is return on investment, then invest in a secured property that you can resell later.
I was heading to the refinery last month and I came across
Were you
a
not
level
shocked?
of flood in those areas too. There's so many cells there, but there's so many properties there. With the kind of flood there, I don't think they can appreciate in the next 10 years. What's the fate of those kind of property in Lagos?
Because I was visible.
Visible.
If I wasn't visible, he won't see me. And I've gotten so much from that. So I'm a living testimony that visibility pays. What we are very good at, some people that are not even 1/10 are doing better. You know why?
Why?
They are visible. People know them. People see them. So building a brand today is no longer a question of is it necessary. It's very important because we are in a global village. The market is global now. People are in Nigeria working abroad. People are in abroad buying in Nigeria. So if your market is still within the circle you won't go far.
Oh, wow.
Social media have the bad side and the good side. So why are you focusing on the bad side? Everything is vanity. Pick your vanity.
Okay, why are you selling Asaba instead of Lagos?
So Lagos also have this.
So when you talk about real estate in Nigeria, there are people that own the space. And the space is well dominated, I understand. But there are few persons that build something on trust. And in today's podcast, I have one of them. Amaka Ude is somebody who believes in giving reliable products, trustworthy products, and always delivering on time. If you've ever invested in real estate in Africa, in Nigeria precisely, you know that trust is one of the biggest issues people are having today. And I have someone who is going to demystify real estate, explain what real estate looks like, the future of real estate, and where to get the safest and quick returns in your real estate. You cannot be putting money and be hoping one day to grow. Why not get a property that is predictable? I'm going to be very, very curious on this podcast. I'm going to ask serious questions, probe her, ask any question I want. And I also want you to comment below to tell me what you want me to ask her next time. So she's here today. Let's roll. Amaka, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to be here?
Finally. Finally, we are here.
Yeah. You do real estate and you're one of the persons that have sold huge properties in this city. How does it feel to do that? Help people make money?
I think that's the joy we derive from it. Making sure that somebody somewhere got money, invested it through you, and get a safe investment. So it helps you build another family, because when they are happy customer, happy friendship. So we build relationship that I think many of them have turned to families. Knowing that somebody is trusting you, because the key word in real estate is trust. That somebody is trusting you to put certain amount of money, because trust me, real estate is not cheap. It's no longer cheap. So putting certain amount of money in your care, buying a property, giving you to manage it, giving you all that trust. That's the joy we drive, and I think that has been my fuel. That has fueled me to where I am today.
How did you get there? How did you enter real estate from the beginning?
Coincidentally, I started. It was just by coincidence. I stumbled upon real estate. But let me tell you one thing: why it piqued my interest, because I hardly go into anything like that. Where I'm coming from, my father died early, so he started building his house a bit. Back then it might be early, but in today's world, not very early. So my father died at 45. I was still young. And so housing, he didn't finish building the house before then. So we had housing issue growing up as a child. So for me, it was a bit of trauma. It was a bit of, mixture of things. So I felt I've always been very high on and secure a place. Make sure you have a place. Make sure your children have a place. So what happened to me don't happen to them and all that. So when I got in contact with the real estate thing, it just clicked with me, sentimentally. And then I saw people excel in it, doing it the right way, and it also piqued my interest. I had some role models that they don't even know, but I saw them doing it the right way, building gradually, and I started as a realtor. So I built Call Asset Realty. Call Asset is marketing, is purely real estate marketing. So from Call Asset, we started we saw some flaws, and when you are not in the hem of affair, you can't correct some things.
Okay.
And that's why in some industry you can see things going wrong. You can only say what you can say from the comfort of your home, from wherever you are. Nobody really cares. Nobody listens. Even the people you think you were close to that were supposed to listen, when the going gets tough, everybody bears their father's name. So you can only change what you can control. And that was when we moved from Qualaset to Leadway Property.
Okay.
Because I felt there are so many things that we can correct. And with Leadway, we are correcting some of the flaws I see in the real estate industry: multiple allocation, delayed documentation or no documentation, client relationship,
right now.
oversubscription, fake promises. Real estate can have issues, but the way you tackle the issue, the greed in real estate and the fake promises, the fake illusion that is being created around real estate, some of them are not true. Real estate don't grow overnight.
There is this concern of scam, multiple allocation, documentation. Right now, if I'm buying property in Lagos for the first time, I don't even know what to ask them for. And I've had friends who told me, I bought land for the past 3 years, I don't even know where the land is. They just showed me pictures. I've never been there. How do you guys tend to handle that in your own business?
Okay. I can't even sit here and say these things are not happening, because, it happened. Okay. Probably still happening. But I keep telling people that integrity is not a company, it's a person, right?
Integrity is not a company.
Is who is behind the company? What's their mindset about growth? What's their mindset about money? So as a realtor, I think up to now, I still have some companies that I'm still battling with. I'm still in court with some company trying to secure my client's property. So you get multiple allocation. One plot of land is being, given to multiple people.
Wow.
You get and it's caused by oversubscription. Okay. When a developer has 1,000 plots and 2,000 people subscribed, sometimes it's because they believe I will get more.
To settle them.
And then you don't get more. So this hidden greed, that's what I call it. So I feel like it's greed, because if you have 1,000, say 1,000 and get more before you start selling. So, but what we have done with Leadway is we have a technology that enables us and the client, the realtor, everybody to see the layout, select their plots, see what has been sold, see what is available. And that, in that case, so if you come to us, we show you the layout digitally. You see what is available. If it's the front, if it's the back. So you don't even need to say, give me front, give me back. I'll give you an instance. Somebody bought 4 plots of land from our legacy view in Asaba. And then he called back that he wants to buy 5. And he wants the 9 to be together.
Okay.
And I told him, around where we have allocated your 4 plots, there is no plots. Other people have bought around there. You can see it. But if you want your 9 plots to be together, we can revoke the one you have already been allocated and then give you the 9 within the same estate, but where there's available 9.
Okay.
You understand now?
Yeah.
Ordinarily, some estates that is not using that concept, they've not allocated you, so you don't even know where you are located. The delay allocation. But with what we're doing, we give you documents, with your registered documents within 7 days, especially in Asaba and Aba, because documentation is easy over there as against Lagos. Your document is in within 7 days, less than 7 days, but we'll just give you 7 days, to give ourselves the grace. Allocation
you
is
mean it can be that fast?
Exactly.
And it's taking years here.
Exactly. Like, realtors are marveled, like, you mean this thing can be fast? Because it's been programmed like, these things are rocket science. And it's not. Because if you have the land, you own the land. You have the layouts. You've done everything. What is there? In some companies, people are waiting for documents for years. Like, you've paid for it. I still have clients who paid for documents they are yet to get, and it's been running years.
Yes.
And
when the land should have been appreciating, you're still waiting for documents.
And you're wondering. So we're asking now, is it there is no surveyor? Is the surveyor's office closed for registration, or what's the problem? So sometimes people don't understand the pain, because let me tell you, this money is not easy.
Okay.
Especially those in abroad. They don't pick money. No matter where you are, Nigeria, anywhere, the money is still the money. It's not easy. So the pain that these people have when they buy property, they don't get it, they don't get the title, they don't. I had one client that had issue with one of the companies that I'll keep. So this guy told me, said, see, if you come to my house, I have 5 luxurious cars packed. I'm not going to buy land in Nigeria again. Let me eat my money and know that I ate my money. Imagine that pain.
Wow.
It's like that one single experience
Crushed everything.
For him.
Okay.
It's a lot of stories. I've seen a lot as a realtor. So as a developer, I am doing whatever it will take to ensure that we don't repeat the same mistake that we are running from.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that it's possible for somebody to get property and get allocation and everything in less than 30 days.
Yes.
You've been doing this.
Of course. 30 days is far. Yes. If you have the land, you've cleared it, you've partitioned it, somebody pays for the land. Your surveyor picks his own particular, register the survey in his name, do your documentation for it. So
where is the noise coming from? Is it from the greedy people, or is the scam thing coming from?
Some people, the way business is how every other person wants to operate, right? So some people, they want to finish selling, and then they will do it in bulk, and whatever their reason is, but I'm just saying is achievable, and we are doing it. We are 4 years, August 3rd. So we've done it for 4 years.
Beautiful.
As I'm sitting here, I don't owe anybody a location. I don't owe anybody documents or whatever it is.
So that means somebody can have a projection. I want to get land.
You get your land.
The next 6 months.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you selling Asaba instead of Lagos?
So Lagos also have this. Lagos government, the Lagos state government and real estate, I don't know, they are like.
Okay.
So aside from that, we still have properties in Lagos, but our Asaba and Aba is selling faster. Why? Asaba is easy to understand when buying property. Like, nothing is going to suck tomorrow. As against Lagos. And then there is this fear in Lagos now that is also affecting the Lagos state market. Okay. The fear is we don't know what the government will do tomorrow.
The demolition, right?
Do you understand? Aside from the demolition, the documents can be revoked. Coastal Road cut across our estate and took over 11 acres. And it was not supposed to pass there. We're still on it. And even if they're going to compensate you, what would they compensate? Something that you have sold before. Yeah. So what if you don't have another place to give? I've done reallocation in my estate in Ibejuli. I did that reallocation. They now said the setback is 150. I had to do another reallocation again. So what if I don't have extra land? Do you get? So the whole thing, but Asaba is easier. Documentation in Asaba is easier. You want to do your CFO in Asaba, 6 months is out. Yes.
But a friend of mine told me that Aba, in fact, part of it is overrated. Like, people are buying properties in Aba. When would they, if you buy a property, I heard of someone who bought a property of 2 billion naira for a property. When would that property mature to 100% return? Like, you can sell it for
what's the definition of mature?
I mean, if you buy something in Lekki today, or let's say Chevron here in Lagos, if you buy in Chevron, you buy a property of 200 million, in the next 10 years, you can get that same property.
Let me tell you something something that is not very clear to some people. When you come to property, there are different kinds of property.
Okay.
You understand now? There is a developed property. There's a developing property. There's underdeveloped property.
Oh, wow.
So when you're buying property, one of the questions I will always ask you is, what is your purpose for this property? Somebody will tell you, I'm looking for a buy and build property, and they're looking for it with 1 million naira. It's not possible. Because if you're looking for a buy and build property, it means you are looking for property that you will buy today and you can start building. It means a place that is occupied by other people, developed to a certain level. Okay. Then if somebody is looking to do something like land banking, then the person is looking for underdeveloped with potential.
Okay.
Where you can put your little money and the property increase in your name, it values in your own name. So these are two different properties. Now to your question, if somebody is buying 200 million property in Aba, there are areas in Aba that you need to buy, and it will appreciate the same way it will appreciate in Lagos.
Wow.
Let me even shock you. Do you know that housing in Asaba, housing in Asaba recently is chasing Lagos?
The people live there.
You said?
As in,
Let's say many people in diaspora that don't like Lagos, they prefer to buy Asaba. Why? Everything is bubbling. Asaba is enjoyment town, but let's not even go there. Asaba is booming, and the rate of development in Asaba is massive, and there is peace.
there is no insecurity in Asaba.
There is peace. Aside from the general Nigerian insecurity that affected everywhere, there is peace in Asaba.
Okay.
There is level of property security in Asaba. And then the proximity to the eastern, the market, you are from Asaba to Aba to Owerri to Enugu to wherever you are going, you are close home.
Okay.
So most eastern people in diaspora prefer to buy Asaba. And let me tell you, the money is in the diaspora. So these people are building things that you will see and you'll be like,
Is that why Obi Kubana is developing in
have
the
you been
east?
to Milana? Have you been to the Cubana Millionaire estate?
No.
Even before that estate, there's another estate. The estate is selling a plot of land as at maybe 5 months ago is like 120 million.
120 million in Asaba.
Yes.
Come on,
Just
tell me about the return of investment on this.
around the airport, because Obi Kubana is like how many minutes to the
Airport.
and I have a product in that place. My product to the airport, Imperial Garden to the airport, is less than 20 minutes. I'm saying from the estate itself to the airport, just after the Cubana Millennium. So when people think of return on investment, right now, security and otherwise, I push Asaba to them. You know why? For me, it gives me more peace of mind.
But that's because you're from the east. What if somebody who is from the north, who is from the west, why would they invest in the east?
If you are not buying property to live, if you are doing investment, all the investments you have, are they in Lagos? Are they in the east?
No.
There are some investments you've done abroad. Are you in abroad?
No.
So that's the thing. People think property, I must buy property where I live.
Okay.
That's another fallacy. If your intention is return on investment, then invest in a secured property that you can resell later. You can, whatever you want to do with it, as long as your intention is not to build and live. And that's why when I hear people say, oh, it's far, is this, is that, we'll just ask them, far from where? Do you know Ibejuleki sold for 1 point something million, 2 million?
This
I
one
am
is selling.
telling you, there's an estate, Five Oak, opposite MN Estate. 2016-17, when I started real estate, that product was selling something like 7 million, 5 million, 5 point something. Go back there today. Ekpe is selling for almost 30 something, 40 million.
Wait, I was heading to the refinery last month and I came across
Were you
a
not
level
shocked?
of flood in those areas too. There's so many cells there, but there's so many properties there. With the kind of flood there, I don't think they can appreciate in the next 10 years. What's the fate of those kind of property in Lagos?
So
Do you
what
think it's overrated?
No. When we talk about flood issue, flood is a general Lagos thing.
Okay.
And that's the reason, because most canals are blocked. Have you seen these drone pictures, videos of even Awoyaya? I saw one recently of Awoyaya. Inside Awoyaya, people have blocked the canal. It's big one place, it's small one place. So it's affecting flooding everywhere. Now, the issue with Eleko Axis recently is the coastal road. The coastal road blocked. So this recent rain, but you won't judge that area with that. Now, the beginning of Eleko is waterlogged.
Okay.
Naturally waterlogged. Inside, some areas are dry, some areas are wet. So, but let me even tell you the funny thing. In Lagos, it's like the water places have documents.
Wow.
Do you understand? The waterlogged areas have CFO. Sometimes they're even more expensive.
Why?
Because they have title. They have title, and sometimes government is not interested in that part because it costs a lot. So bigger developers, if you have the chest, you have the money, you can go for it. So if the place is not by the canal, not blocking canal, another thing is that people build without even checking. I can tell you that so many houses don't have building plan. They do not have approved building plan. Why? Because those places cannot pass approved building plan.
Oh, wow.
Now you now notice that developers will just apply for building plan and maybe do 1 or 2 PR and then get some the file number and everything, and they go and start building. At the end, these houses are bought by people in diaspora, sometimes mostly like the Igbos. And so when the government come, it looks like the target is a tribe.
Because I was going to go there now.
It's not a tribal thing.
You think so?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Because if the house is by the canal, it's not about who owns the land or who built the land.
Are they demolishing Yoruba houses?
Yes. If it's by the canal, it's by the canal. If it's blocking waterways, it's blocking waterways. Do you understand now? So the thing is, the developers should do better. Be more empathic to people buying this property. Get approval before you build.
But what if the demand is too hot?
True. Getting documents in Lagos is another madness on its own. Let's agree on that.
Okay.
The process is too much. Like you have to go through how many offices, the PR, the cost and everything is too much. And that's why I'm hoping that the local state government and the Redan body will one day come together and agree on fast tracking some of these things, because the developers also want to do right. Nobody wants to do an investment that will fail. They also want to do right, but the speed is slow. So sometimes if the person is using a loan, they want to quickly. So it's a whole lot of technicalities that the government of Lagos is not fair to the Redan body. I can say that as an insider. But if somewhere, somehow, the stakeholders, because at the end of the day, the developers are needed. If the state is going to develop,
you need them.
So we are hoping that one day there will be a sincere marriage. I don't know whether Lagos State want to be developers or whatever they want to be, but I just hope that one day there will be a sincere marriage between the Redan and the government. When I say sincere, emphasis on the word sincere. It's not just like pictures, show off and all. Sincere. And then give documents. Developers want to get documents. But give them documents at affordable. Okay, you heard the last news. Land use increased by 300,000. What are we saying?
Sorry.
So if sincerely they make it easy, I can tell you that every developer wants to get documents for their properties.
Okay. So that takes me to the next question. What do you think is the future of real estate in this country? Right now that Lagos is on fire, Asaba is making money, what's going on in Abuja North, all of those, do you think there is still future investing in properties here?
As long as people give birth every day and all of that, housing is basic.
Okay.
Housing is basic. If we're saying we are not having luxurious housing, but I can tell you that people are more focused on housing, that affordable housing, because many Nigerians cannot still afford so the industry kind of is divided into, some people are focused on affordable housing. But the future still remains, everybody will need housing.
Sure.
And the city is moving. There was a time when Sulere was the in thing. It moved to Festac, moved to Amuwodofi. Do you understand now? It's moving. So
I think it's left Lekki, going somewhere else now.
Now, it was in Lekki, the Morocco, as that's the phase 1. It moved to Orchid, Ekate. It moved down to Chevron, Extension, Abraham Adesoya. Before the Abraham Adesoya and the Ogombo Road, there was nothing to write home about.
It's a hot market
now. But go there now. It have moved. Aweyaya is on fire. Ibejuleki is even now making it down to Ekpe. So the city keep moving, development keep coming, and it's the same thing everywhere. The same in Asaba. The Asaba people know is the Asaba Panam Road by ShopRite. So when you mention Asaba, that's what comes to their mind. And that's the mistake some people also make, because They wait to buy the city. And the outskirts will now outgrow their pockets.
Wait. Why they are trying to buy the main
Why
city?
they are saving
The
to buy
outskirts
the
of
main
the city.
city. They end up not even getting the outskirts.
Wow.
Now let's use Asaba for instance. If you know Asaba very well, Isela Asaba, which is just after Panam, close to the airport, close to the second Niger bridge. There's a second Niger bridge now that cut across. Is on fire. People didn't see it until Obi Kubana came. People are now looking at Obi Kubana did not go to Panam. He came to the Isela Asaba. Ibuzo. Now people cannot even afford Ibuzo again. They are now going to Ogwash. It's still extending. And then when you tell people, they will tell you, Ogwash is not Asaba now. How many minutes drive to wherever you want to go in Asaba? Where exactly in Asaba do you want to go? Because these places are 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes drive from your house to the place you call inside town. So when people start to understand, it's better for you to own that place, hold it for a while. Let it develop in your name, rather than you are saving for the main town and you end up not buying anywhere. I've had clients who will tell me, Amaka, do you know, I know when Lekki was selling, but then it was far, it was water, it was this, it was that. You missed Ikoyi, you missed Lekki, you missed Awoyaya, and you've missed Ibeju Lekki. Now, better don't miss Odomi. Okay. Don't miss Epe.
Because that's the future now.
Because, do you know, you've been to the refinery, right? Sure. You have the Dangote refinery, Lekki Seaport, Dano Power Oil, Kellogg's, Dangote fertilizer, and all of that in one street. What do you think?
And
the
road
free trade zone, do you know how
strong.
many companies that are already operating inside the free trade zone? Do they not have staffs? Will their staffs come from mainland or Lekki Phase 1?
Not at all, within that area.
So, housing is moving. Paco houses in that area is renting as high as 10,000 a month, 15, 20,000 wooden houses on the island. Talk more of blocks. So it takes foresight for you to see opportunities there. If you go there by 4, after work, you see the amount of people trooping out from that place. If they have housing around there. So there's opportunity in Eleko down to Epe. It's a good place now.
Whoa, this is making sense to me now. Okay, I want to look at someone on this camera now who is saying, I want to buy property in Nigeria. Okay. I still believe in Nigeria. There's future. But I'm scared. I've not been to Nigeria for the past years. What do you have to tell to that person who is skeptical, confused, but is looking up to you to do investment in Nigeria?
Okay, so if you're going to, let's call you a first timer wanting to buy property, you need to talk to me. We need to have a conversation. Let's decide what do you want first and how much do you have. That's the primary thing. How much you have will determine the location you can buy. You cannot be wanting Lekki Phase 1 with the price of Epe. You cannot be looking for a sea of old land with the price of gazetted land or no title land. So the first thing is, what do you want? What is the property for? Do you want to buy and hold? And then we can look at something like that. But above all, let's get something that is secured by a good title, developed by a sincere developer. So 10 years, 20 years down the line, whether you've built on it or not, your land is secured. Because people think that if I buy my land, I need to do fence, I need to secure it immediately. You've been to fully developed estates and you still see empty plots. Greenland Estates, my office is in Greenland Estate. There's still empty plots in Greenland Estate. Because the land was genuine, nobody encroached. So when you deal with good company that have conscience, that own their land and can stand by it, whether you develop now or later, your land is still secured. And that's the way to go.
So talk to me about the peak moment in your career. I know you've been in this beyond the 4 years of...
Yeah, I've been in the industry for 12 years.
Okay.
And the peak moment, I would say, at the moment when the people you least expected, put in the work and finally get the property. I can tell you that my highest customer is not a diaspora customer.
Come again.
My highest customer is not a diaspora customer. He sells provision, household stuff, and all of that. But he's just someone that loves properties. So that moment when it feels like, oh, you are talking too much, but this person trusts you enough to put in. He has over 3 acres with me in different company, different locations.
Wow.
And he pays in cash because he understands property. So in this business, there's been the ups and the downs, but the winning period is, I think my first sale, like 4 clients in one day, different clients. And I'm not too excited when they high up, those I know like they are capable. You understand? It excites me more when those I think, oh, they can't do it, they actually do it. So that's just me. I've had top clients who buy houses, land, they give me the houses, I rent it, I manage it for them because I do estate management as well. I manage it, but I appreciate those clients. But you see, when those vulcanizer, mechanic, roadside clients, and those are my people.
They come with their heart saved money. Okay, so there is this evaluation problem in real estate. So you say Ekbe is selling 5 million. Somebody saying Abraham Henderson is selling 200 million property. But when you buy them and you want to resell, getting a buyer, getting someone that will buy at that rate is usually a different conversation. Let's talk about that. Is it overrated?
Some properties are overrated, and that's why when I'm picking property for clients, there might be an estate. Don't forget, in every industry, when you want to buy shoes, there are some shoes you want to buy. Nike is Nike, right? There's other shoes that might even, in terms of quality, measure up but are unknown. Do you understand? Even in food stuff, you want to buy certain oil versus the other one because this one is known, this one is not known. In hair products, in fashion, is everywhere. So it happens in real estate as well. Some companies are so well known, they believe that the features that will come with their estate, even though it's not there right now, but is proposed. So they believe all of these things put together. So my estate is worth 200 million. Meanwhile, in the same area, around the same vicinity, there's another estate that is selling for 40 million. So for me, the value you see in things might differ from what I see. I see that if you are living in Abraham Adesoya, for instance, I'm living in Abraham Adesoya, both of us, we live in the same area. So whatever, when they call landlord association, we both come out. When they call people living in that area. So, but you now might be living in Pinnock Estate, while I'm living in one silent estate in the same area. That's what's happening in the industry. So I wouldn't want to say that somebody that is selling their own 200 million is overpriced. Is the premium, is the vibe, is the energy, is the effigy, the paparazzi, they bring to the business. So if you like it, you like it. Some address just, gives you some sense of who you want to be. Yeah. You understand now? So it's a thing of choice. And that's why when a client comes to us, we give them option. This one is close to this. This is selling for this and this is selling for this. This is the reason why this is selling and this is the reason why this is selling. It's a choice. So I would not want to say it's overpriced or not overpriced. I don't think anything is overpriced. It's all about the value and how you see. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So beautiful. Some people can see estate and decide that, no, I want to live in this particular estate. They have their reason. Beside Obi Cubana, we have Imperial Garden, we have other estates. But people want to live in Cubana Millennium. Why? It's the Cubana Millennium. Who is your neighbor? Who is living in the estate? Who is living here? There's a reason. So will you say it's overpriced?
Not at all.
He's selling his value. He's selling his name that is attached to the estate. So It's either you can afford it or you cannot afford it. Just go for what you can afford.
There's always something you can afford.
Of course.
Oh, beautiful. Tell me the future of Leadway and what investors should be expecting 10 years from now.
Okay, so at Leadway Property, we are focused on estates and commercial. We have Festac City Mall opposite the Mazamaza Park. If you are conversant with that area, that is a commercial property altogether. Just after the My Two Street Station, facing that road, we have a project coming up in Aba, the Owerri Aba Market. So with Leadway, we intend to do, because we think is one place that is, and with people, if you want people to move, they should be able to have where to move. So in Aba, what we're doing now, we have an estate in Owerri Aba, we have a market. So we are preparing like a market and...
Owerri Aba, is it the one I know, the one inside?
Yes, by
Ohank
Road. Yeah. So we have an estate and we have a market. Likewise in Asaba, we have estates that are close to the market. We're trying to make it commercial and residential company. But one thing we stand tall and beat our chests to say is that our documentation is the fastest as at today. Our location is the fastest as at today that I know. Because we've given documents in 2-3 days. Our estates we are not trying to be everywhere at the same time. We try to make sure if we give you one, it is one with no go and come back kind of. So the future is really bright for Leadway because we are focusing on technology to solve the problem and build transparency. You know, one thing is when people can't trust you. So, but with what we have, there's nobody that have seen it and not buy into it. You are able to select your plot by yourself. You see what is available. And after buying, you can monitor your plots. With our technology, you can see the area, the environment. So if I'm telling you that this land is 5 minutes from airports, if you zoom out and you don't see airports, if it's not there, it's not there. So it's not about painting a picture for you. You can see it, you can verify it. Our document is on our digital platform. You can check it out. We make everything open. And I think that's one thing that the industry is lacking at the moment. You know, when people can be able to, to be able to say, okay, this is my plot. You can show it to anybody. And so if you're a group of friends, you want to be near each other, you can select from the layout. You know, you can build an estate within the estate without paying extra because you just select amongst yourself.
So what do you have selling now?
We have, in Lagos, we have the Festac City. We have Diamond Gate in Ibejuleki by La Campagne Tropicana. We have another estate, Idunu Residence in Epe. And then in Asaba, we have the Imperial Garden, the one close to Bikubana. We have the Legacy in Atuma. We have Diamond Court and Diamond Crest in Isela Asaba as well. And then we have the Golden Gate at Ibuzo.
You have faith in this Asaba?
Yes, and Asaba is doing well. Then in Aba, because we are in Aba currently, we have the Owerri Aba Market. We have the one at Ohank. 4 properties in Abia State total, 2 in Omahia and 2 in Aba. So the market is big and we are moving.
Congratulations.
We are moving. Thank
you.
So
what do you do outside work? Because this is also something my people are interested in knowing. Who are you? How do you balance home, faith, and all of those things? What else do you do aside from real estate?
I do real estate.
Outside of real estate?
Outside of real estate, I do real estate. You know, real estate is actually vast. So I have a community. It's called Her Again. Her Again is a community of women who are discovering themselves, who have growing up. I had a lot of trauma. So I understand trauma. I had anxiety. At one point, when the real estate wahala hit, I suffered depression like 2 years. Is a whole mess, you understand? So I've been through that journey. So I have a community of women where we try to see each other. I'm a mother of 4 adults. So, you know, childbearing. This
young?
So it's a community of women discovering themselves beyond the title, the CEO, the this, the that. So many people, and that's what people don't know. So many CEOs are broken. Some people are suffering from different anxiety, different depression, different things that. So when you see people snap at the, do certain things, you feel like she's feeling too big. She's not feeling too big. She's not healed.
A lot of things going on behind.
So with that community, it's just a peaceful community where you just come, talk to one another, share your pain. We help you, talk you through it. And if you need to see somebody, we have some people we work with, just help each other grow. I think that's, as I work, I just
others heal.
Yeah, is the humanitarian part of what I just like doing silently. Then I have a team of realtors that I groom as well. Like I said, I started as a realtor, so I have a team of realtors that we groom, help the young ones grow in the industry, because it would be nice if they don't make the mistake that we made. And trust me, I made a lot. Wow. So when I'm telling people about real estate today, I'm saying it from the point of experience, because firsthand I've been there, I've seen it. So
you say you can train someone to skip all of those things?
Yeah,
now,
sure.
Get to profitability.
Tell you what to avoid, what to ask when you get there. Don't be carried away by commission. Don't be carried away by, let me quickly close it. It's okay to lose a client. When the client is not seeing the red flag you are showing in their face, it's okay to let them know that, God, this is what it is. It's okay to turn down commission, incentive, grow above all these things. It's okay for your own peace of mind. Because the same client who didn't see the red flag will still be the same one that will shock you when the going gets tough. So now we try to let them know, okay, this is how it is. Ask for so and so things. See it by yourself. Don't just trust your emotions like, oh, I know this person. Anybody can turn to tiger.
Verify it. Wow. I just want to give one word to my listeners, the brand talkers. Tell them, do you think it's important to build a brand, gain visibility, create content even when you don't feel ready?
You say if it's important.
It's
more than important. Let me tell you one thing. What you are doing, what you are very good at, some people that are not even 1/10 are doing better. You know why?
Why?
They are visible. People know them. People see them. I know my fashion designer, very good, but she's not the social media type. And so I will come to social media and I'll see people make something that to me, I'll say is simple. And the way they package it, the way they price, I'm like, and I'll be like, Esther, you okay? Look at this thing. So building a brand today is no longer a question of, is it necessary? It's very important, because we are in a global village. The market is global now. People are in Nigeria working abroad. People are in abroad buying in Nigeria. So if your market is still within the circle, you won't go far.
Oh, wow.
Gone are the days when people pay for shop rent, pay for office space, pay for this, pay for that. People don't have people are not moving around again. I be in my house and buy everything I want to buy, and down to food stuff. So you are selling food stuff, you are sitting in the market, you are not making, nobody knows you. Today delivery is everywhere. The world have evolved. You need to evolve with it, and the only way you can evolve is by being visible. And then some people will be like, oh, I'm camera shy. Is your shyness paying money?
Not at all.
If your shyness is not paying, you will soon go broke. Because the funny part is that you see these bills, they don't have feeling, they don't care. The bills will keep coming. Rents everywhere have tripled. School fees, cost of living, material, everything. And let me tell you that people are already living below standard. People are just existing. Many people
existing.
People in our category, let me include myself, are just existing.
Like packaging.
So if you cannot say, let me reduce. What do you want to reduce? You are barely doing 3 square meal. Even the 3 square meal is not even a balanced diet. So what do you want to reduce? The only thing you can do is to earn more.
Come on.
And the only way you can earn more is by more clients, by more talking, by more being everywhere.
Visibility.
It's all about visibility. That's the only way people will be like, oh, somebody wants to buy what you're saying. Oh, there's this person I see online. Oh, there's this person. There's this woman. There's this man. There's this person. And when people think of buying your product, your your brand don't come up, then you still have a lot of work to do. Personally, I might not be there, but I can tell you, I understand it, and every day I'm showing up.
Showing up.
So just keep showing up. You don't know when the miracle will happen. And let me close that question with this thing. The first house that I sold, the client bought 2 houses the same day in Orchard Road. He met me online, and he just one simple question: are you a realtor? And I said yes. Coincidentally, I used to go for site inspection and everything, so I just finished seeing these houses. And he said, do you have house in Lagos? Online, I don't know this person, but I will tell you one thing. We talked, I said yes, I showed him what I have and everything. He said he has been following me for a while.
Wow, without talking.
So that will bring me to, when you are doing what you are doing online, you think people are not watching. People are watching. They want to see how serious you are. They want to see how consistent. Not today you are selling bag, tomorrow you are selling kuli. Next tomorrow you have moved to Dawa. Oh, the other day, you are not doing hair. People will see you. They see the way she's jumping from one thing to another. Who knows when you will leave this one? So pick a stand. Start building. It might not happen overnight, but people are watching. And by the time they will come in masses. Now, when the man spoke to me, I said, yes, I showed him. It didn't take me too much talk because he already followed my journey. You understand now?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it now happens that he's from my village and all of those things. But that conversation didn't start because he knew me.
Village, yes.
You understand? But in the course of the conversation, he knew my sister-in-law and like that. Yeah, maybe it helped in building a stronger trust. I managed that house till it was sold and all of that. But that trust was there because I was visible. If I wasn't visible, he won't see me. And I've gotten so much from that. So I'm a living testimony that visibility pays.
Yeah.
And that's why if I have 1 million naira, I can invest it in visibility. Trust me, you will get it.
Thank you.
Because you need to be out there. Some people are waiting for good phone, good camera, good clothes, good this, good this. People are not looking at that thing.
Yes.
It's good to do a clean video, but start where you are. When I started, I was using, what's that phone? I can't remember, one sleek phone. In fact, if you go back to my call assets page, back, my face was dark. I don't do makeup. I didn't have money, but I started. You know, I don't dress the way I dress now and all of those things, but I started and I made sales as dark, as short as whatever I was then. I still made sales. Is that sales that will upgrade you?
Yeah, that's it.
Is the sales that will upgrade your phone, your house, your car, whatever you are? Is the sales? So if you are not doing sales, you are waiting to have everything. How are you going to have it? Because the truth is, nobody really send you. Nobody send you. People want to see what you are selling, how you are selling it, the truth you are building and everything before they see your clothes. More especially if you are selling for bigger brands. The truth is, people are not just buying you, they are buying the brand you sell for.
Yeah.
So, but you just need to show consistency and show passion.
Consistency and passion.
The way you are passionate about what you are doing, it will show in how. See the way we are talking. When I talk about real estate, building, I can talk about it every, like morning till night, and I won't get tired. Any topic in real estate, that's because it's something I love doing. So pick a struggle. I know your passion might not be what will feed you, but whatever is feeding you, develop passion for that. Yes, and you are good to go. Be visible, be everywhere. There are businesses that don't have shop. But
it's only online.
You cannot believe it. They are everywhere. Open TikTok, open this, open that, open. They are everywhere. All social media. If there's any other thing after social media. And funny part is, people are doing businesses. They don't want to spend money on the platform that will give you clients. If people that have made money, people like you are still running ads, you are still putting videos every day, editing, talking. Not because you don't have any other doing, but that's what will pay your bills.
Yeah.
So when people want to be like me. I say I don't know whether you want to be like me because you don't know what I do.
Yeah.
You don't know how I do it and all of that. So just be you, but be a better version of you. And take advantage of the social media. Social media have the bad side and the good side. So why are you focusing on the bad side? Everything is vanity, vanity. pick your vanity. And this is our vanity. Visibility.
I love that. Visibility is
It's
the new
our vanity.
Okay, thank you so much. This is real. I love that conversation. If you didn't watch anything and you watch the last episode right now, just what she said now about visibility, you will start making money. You have the courage to put yourself out there even when you're not ready. I tell people, getting ready is a myth. You will never be ready. We're not ready to do this. We just did it. You will never be ready. Just post it. Create it. Go to your gallery and you can see something to post right now. Thank you so much, Amaka, for being here.
I'm so
It's a pleasure.
delighted.
Hope you'll be again if I invite you.
Definitely. Any day, anytime.